What is going on, y'all, and welcome back to a new edition of the 16's podcast reaction section. As you can see by the title, today we are getting into the new Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse trailer. I don't know if I talked about it in the last trailer. I probably did, but the first one has probably been my favorite Spider-Man movie, like, of all time, even with live action stuff included. Just everything about that movie, from the characters to how they interacted with each other, to the music, the character development and all that, to just everything about this movie made it perfect. I think it's my favorite one of all time. My top three is definitely that, No Way Home, and No Way Home, Not Far From Home, No Way Home, which is the third one. And then it's going to sound kind of crazy, but this is really for nostalgia purposes. The Amazing Spider-Man 1, the first one with Andrew Garfield. Listen, I know people don't really like those movies and all that kind of stuff, but listen, during that time that movie came out, I could really relate to the character and all that, so it really had a special place in my heart. So, you know, I can live with the judgment on that, like I said, nostalgia purposes. But that's like how I call people out all the time for the nostalgia on Tobey Maguire, because he's not all that. Y'all just saying that because he was the first one. But we're not going to get into all of that. We, just leave that. If you want to get into it, we can talk about that in the comment section for sure. My favorite, as far as like the three Spider-Man, it goes Tom Holland, then fucking Andrew Garfield, then Tobey Maguire. Got him last. Didn't really like anything about his character other than the fact that he was the first one. And then, that's just kind of what you think the standard should be. But the other two, for me, have clearly surpassed it. But like I said, we can get into that in the comment section. From the first trailer, the only thing I can really remember from that was just Miles and Gwen together and kind of going through the multiverse type shit. And then fucking what I think may be the scene where his dad has died. I don't know if that happens in the movie. I'm just kind of basing that off of the Spider-Man game and how Miles' dad was the cop and he ended up dying and Peter took him under his wing and all that kind of stuff. So that just kind of feels like the tone where he was on the roof and she came up kind of somber talking to him and whatnot. So we will see. Hopefully that's not the case, because I really did like his dad and I want their relationship to grow more. From the first movie to the second movie, how at the end of the movie he hugged him and all that kind of stuff. And thanks for looking out and all that kind of stuff. So that was really cool. So hopefully he's still alive through the whole movie, but we will see. Not really sure what to expect. Not sure who the villain is or anything like that. So without further ado, man, let's just go ahead, jump straight into this trailer. What's up, Danger?
My name is
Miles Morales.
I'm Brooklyn's one and only
Spider-Man.
And things are going great.
Oh yeah, you were supposed to be here. Fine.
Alright, whatever.
Whatever.
Oh.
Wow.
Whatever?
So are you like a...
I'm like, I know you ain't just say that to your mom.
I am the Spot. That's not funny.
Don't do that.
Miles's grades are pretty good. A in AP Physics.
That's my little man.
And a B in Spanish.
What? Ooh, okay. Miles. Are you trying? Mira, eso es imposible.
Ah!
Bye.
He's lying to you. And I think you know it.
What's up, Danger?
Miles!
Wanna get out of here?
Oh, Gwen? So wait a minute. There's an elite crew with all the best spider people in it?
Who's the new guy?
Okay.
Unbelievable.
This is the lobby.
Miguel O'Hara. The whole thing.
$20.99.
What's a guy got to do to join this spider team?
You can never be part of this.
Don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and the little nerd back on Earth 1999-99.
Oh, that's Peter.
Easy on the kid.
That's our Peter.
Terrible teacher.
Peter,
Miles.
you have a baby?
Oh, Mayday Parker.
I'll take it from here. Miles, being Spider-Man is a sacrifice. You have a choice between saving one person.
No! I told you.
Every world. Send me home. I can't do that.
I can do both. Spider-Man always.
Not always.
What about Uncle Ben?
If not for Uncle Ben, most of us wouldn't be here.
Can't stop me now.
can't run forever, kid.
I can't lose one more friend.
Miguel, this isn't what we talked about.
You knew?
I have no idea what you're doing.
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
It's my story.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Gang. My boy.
All stations, stop Spider-Man.
Oh! The pointed meme!
And then I looked at my uncle and...
Let me guess. He died?
Oh, bro. I am super excited to see this movie, y'all. Like I said, I have no idea where it's going. Even with that trailer, I'm still not sure, like, is Miles supposed to be the villain? The Spot supposed to be the villain? 2099 Spider-Man supposed to be the villain? I have no idea. Let's go ahead, break it down. Like I said, y'all, no idea what to expect coming into this movie. I'm not sure who the villain is. Like I talked about at the very end of the trailer, like, is it supposed to be the Spot? Is it supposed to be 2099 Spider-Man? Is Miles supposed to be the villain? Or like, what? Who are they going up against? Why are they chasing Miles? Like, what did Miles do wrong? But the whole thing that I definitely appreciated with him saying, and you all probably heard me say it along with him, like, it's his story. Stop telling him how to live his life, live his story, and all that. Just because it happened to all of you doesn't mean it's going to happen or has to happen to him that same type of way. You know what I mean? So I really did like that. But like I kind of talked about, I think that from the first trailer when he was talking to his mom on the roof, that maybe after his dad has passed, because we saw him like falling from the whatever that was from a building, the plank broke and he started falling. It kind of gave me the Gwen vibes from Amazing Spider-Man 2, when Andrew Garfield Spider-Man obviously tried to save her but wasn't able to, and then he redeemed himself, you know, saving MJ, which was pretty cool. So it's just a lot of stuff going on in the trailer. A whole bunch of Spider-Man. They did the Spider-Man pointing meme, which was really cool that they added that into it. When I said they were talking about our Spider-Man, I wasn't talking about the Spider-Man from the first movie. I was talking about Tom Holland Spider-Man with Doctor Strange, because that's what he was talking about essentially with the Earth, whatever, I forgot the number, but whatever the Earth was, and him talking about Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. So I'm like, that's gotta be our Tom, you know, and how he reset everything and whatnot. So that's pretty cool that they have a nod to Tom Holland and the MCU type Spider-Man and all that kind of stuff. I will be so psyched if somehow, some way, this Miles that we see in the, you know, the whole animated universe, if he was to come into our world, into the actual MCU, but that probably won't happen, just because they want to probably build him up from the beginning and all that kind of stuff in live action, so we can see that, as opposed to being like, hey, you gotta watch these 2-3 animated movies to understand who this character is type shit. So just like I said, man, that first movie was probably my favorite Spider-Man movie, hands down, far and away. Coming in right behind it is Spider-Man Far From Home. Not Far From Home. Spider-Man No Way Home, which is the third one. And then, like I said, nostalgia purposes, the Amazing Spider-Man 1 with Andrew Garfield. I just really can't wait to see this, the comedy, the humor and everything. Just like when he was talking about, he had an A in math, I believe they said. And he was like, oh yeah, that's what's up. And then they said B in Spanish, and they was finna lose it because his mom is Hispanic. And fuck, you know, they speak Spanish and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, bro, what? Come on now. Come on now. You better than that, Miles. So yeah, that was cool to see. And then the whole conversation with the teacher, I'll leave it off on this. The whole conversation with the teacher kind of makes me wonder if he will end up having a conversation with his parents, letting them know that he's Spider-Man. Because that's why he's always like going off. And, you know, when he said whatever to his mom, like, hey, you already know in the black community, you already know that's a no-go. That's a instant ass whooping. So, like, that's kind of why I got crazy when he said that to her, like, whatever to your mama? Oh, no, you done lost it, bro. So, yeah, man, really good trailer. Will probably be one more, and then they'll probably drop like clips and stuff of the movie and everything leading up to it. So can't wait for the next one. I I'll say the final one now. It may not be the final one, but I can't wait for the final trailer for it. I really cannot wait to see this movie. Yeah, man, just another great trailer with good information, good, scenes and all that kind of stuff to get you kind of interested in seeing this movie. So, Peter, what was it? Peter B. Parker? Yeah, I believe that's who was in the first one, who was like mentoring him. He went back and at the end of the movie got with MJ, fixed all that and came back with Mayday Parker. So that was really cool to see, man. So just wondering how this whole storyline is going to go, who's going to be the villain and all that kind of stuff. So, man, can't wait for it to come out. Really can't wait for it to come out. Really can't wait for the next trailer, man. And if you all enjoyed it, like I said, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from the 1216 podcast, just hit the subscribe button. If you want to get notified every time we drop something new, hit that notification bell. And I will see y'all in the next one.